Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to December 2024 general monthly reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, Virgo, we've got a lot again, another month of much intense transits, and we have 5 of the planets in retrograde. And so that means that a lot of us, or generally in the world, we're going to be looking back into the past so that we can take care of what wasn't able to be taken care of back then. So you might have emotions coming up. You could be what we call triggered by someone else or a circumstance or a memory or a feeling that happened to you in the past. That's actually a very good thing, because that enables you to become consciously aware so that you have a chance now to take care of and clear that energy, that blockage, whatever emotion or whatever experience that was for you. And it's going to be different for everybody. Okay. I'm taping on, what day is it? I think it's the 4th. It's Wednesday, December 4th. And the new moon was on the 1st. And it was in Sagittarius, 9 degrees, 33 minutes. And so that was square anything that you have in Virgo, which means it's a hard aspect. So that you might have been going through some reminders of past tough memories or feelings coming up, possibly. And it still could be happening because we're only 3 days away. It's only 3 days past this new moon, and depending on how sensitive you are, you could still be experiencing that throughout the month, along with these other transits that I'm speaking about in just one moment, which one of them is Mercury. Mercury is also in Sagittarius, and it was in Sagittarius close degree on the 1st, the new moon, and it became retrograde. So Mercury is retrograde right now through the 14th of this month. The full moon is going to be on the 15th, and it's going to be on the other side of the spectrum, square, hard aspect to whatever you have, Virgo, because it's in Gemini, 23 degrees, 53 minutes. And depending on how close degree of a square your Virgo stuff is, will depend upon how extreme you're going to be affected, and what types of and what planet it is too that you have in Virgo will depend upon the how exactly the specific ways that you will be affected. Chiron transit is still in Aries at 19 degrees all month long, along with transiting North Node in Aries, and that begins at 4 degrees by the end of the month, 1 degree. Okay, we still, of course, have Pisces Saturn, which is opposing whatever you have in Virgo. It begins the month at 12 degrees, and by the end of the month, 14 degrees, and also Neptune is still retrograde in Pisces, and it's at 27 degrees all month long. Okay, and that opposes your Virgo stuff, but the added square is transiting Jupiter in Gemini, and it went retrograde on the 2nd. So Jupiter expands whatever, for example, so your Virgo stuff is going to be expanded, whatever those planets are. And again, it's a hard aspect, so it's not going to be an easy one. It could be, again, it's going to depend on your specific chart. But Okay, so on the 2nd, it was 17 degrees, and it will stay 17 degrees all month long. And so that is a close square to transiting Saturn. So what I am seeing is it's going to be, what the heck was that? Okay, anyway, my phone made a funny sound, took me off for a second. So, okay, so yes, so transiting Saturn, Saturn's all about authority figures. And so, for example, in the world, with Jupiter squaring, expanding the characteristics of Saturn in a very uncomfortable way for possibly the authority figures, specifically the long-standing, because Saturn is about stability and long-standing stable security, and something that we see as not ever going away. Well, with Jupiter squaring Saturn now, and Saturn's all about focus, and so we're going to be focusing, and we are, and you can see this in the world, focusing on what we have had as a stable way of life. Stable is now, there's truth coming out, and so we're focusing on this so-called stable, or the world is so-called stable security, this way of life that we've all been living in, and now it's being scrutinized, and we're having truth coming out because we have Pluto transiting Pluto in Aquarius, and it is now opposing transiting Mars is in Leo, and transiting Mars went retrograde, or is going to go retrograde on the 6th in just a couple of days. And so that is a close square to transiting Pluto, transiting Mars and transiting Pluto, which is a major deal because Pluto's all about getting to the root, and Aquarius is all about the truth. So getting to the root truth, no matter what has to be blasted away to get to that truth. And then Mars comes in and is verbally expressing that, and it can be rather passionately, even explosively, and it's not just expressing and exposing, we're going to see physical action being taken as well, and I'm talking in the world. So a major month, and it's continuation, but it's even a closer degree as we go further into December. So that's a major deal. And then last but not, no, I have one more. We have 2 more planets. Uranus is also retrograde. It is still in Taurus, and it went retrograde on the 2nd and will stay all month long. And it began the month at 24 degrees. By the end of the month, 23. And so we still have Uranus in the mix, which is talking about quick, unexpected, even surprising changes. So there we go with being squared to Mars in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius. Even though Uranus is not a close degree square, it's still in the mix, that energy, to bring some very powerful ramifications, and I see it as very positive. It is definitely very positive, especially for all of us common folk here. So, okay, last but not least, Venus in Aquarius is going to be transitioning from Capricorn on the 8th into Aquarius, which is another close conjunction, which is a hard aspect. Pluto transiting Pluto and transiting Venus, both in Aquarius. Again, another big deal. So all of that all at once, huge happenings. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what you need to know specifically for this month. What is happening for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. That one was one in there. Okay. And yep. Okay. This one. Oh, whoops. Like this and this. Okay. Anything else for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, you have a lot, Virgo. Okay, all right. Well, these are the cards that want to come out, so let's see what they are going to tell you. Okay. The eyes. So this is starting out, so this is eyes again. Eyes, and then there's a lot of eyeballs down here. And that's reminding me of, I think it's Cancer's reading, and not sure if it was Leo as well, but it was two, or Gemini. But anyway, so what I'm seeing is there is just a minute. Okay, you're going to be seeing something transpire, and it's having to do with higher knowledge opening up, well, which makes sense, what I just said about the transits, but this could be not just in the world, this could be for you personally as well. Besides all the goings on in the world, which is going to affect us all as well. You have a deep knowing about something, or you're going to see something that's going to enable you to recall. I just got the word DNA, so recall from your DNA memory information, important information that you hold within yourself when the time is right. And it's going to be different for all of you, because it also depends on how far you are in your personal journey, of course. But this is at least beginning this month. Okay. That's a big deal. Okay, that's really good. Yes, okay, and I'm also getting, okay, so here is a face with lips, and here's a white dove, and what I got from that is you're going to then, this information, this decoding, or whatever you're opening up within your DNA, within your ancestry, it's divine. It's divine messages. It is a divine message, or it's divine information. It's something that you hold, or your family, your ancestry holds. And what I'm seeing is you're going to be able to speak it, or that's your mission, is to, at some point, we'll find out possibly, that it will be your time to actually speak that information and share that with others. And maybe a few of you could be beginning that, you've already begun that. But how I'm feeling is this is either added on, so it's more information, more new information from your family lineage that it's designated for you in this life to share this, to open this up. And again, it's not just for you and to expand you as a soul and assist your family, but it's for the whole world. It's for humanity. And white doves could definitely be a sign or synchronicity for you. So pay attention, and because that has to do with what I'm just talking about. If you see white doves, or when you see white doves. And I don't know if that's going to give you the dove is going to be that sign or synchronicity that lets you know that the information is coming to you, or it's going to be coming soon, and or If you already have the information, but I'm feeling that this is new information. This is new information, new experiences that are going to be coming up for you. But the white dove could also be telling you when to speak. So that could be a sign or synchronicity of when to speak it. Okay. We had okay, this came from another sign had this same one card this month. So if you watch the same reading with this card, then this is doubly true for you, Virgos. So let me just hold this for a second here. Okay. Some of you could have Native American in your lineage. You don't have to, but what I'm getting about this information, this has to do with a huge healing, familial healing and humanity healing, because that is being shown to you, or maybe you've experienced and you were going through some trauma and working through this ancestral stuff that was passed down to you, and even maybe personally experienced by some of you as well. But what I'm seeing is now you're going to see the fruits of your labors too, for those of you that have already been working through some very traumatic ancestral memories. I'm getting some of you, and if you maybe, some of you have already been having these memories and you've been working through that. Some of you, you might start, because again, the retrogrades coming back and being opened up to some of these memories, whether it is a past memory of yours in this life or a past life, or ancestors. It's a trauma. It's definitely a trauma, but this is for you. It's coming up so you can heal it, because you have the ability to heal it. And when it comes up, you have the chance to heal it, because it has to be made conscious. This memory was probably, no doubt, in your subconscious, and you might even want to check your south node of the moon and Chiron of the house position and the sign position of both of those. And if you already have the information, read it again, so you might already know what I'm talking about. Others of you that have never read your nodes of the moon or your Chiron, and you're new to your natal wheel, it's definitely in there. And for you, it's time. It's time for you now to go deeper, to unlock these, because they're blockages for you personally, and they were for your ancestry. And that's how it got passed down to you, is because it wasn't able to be taken care of then, for whatever reason. But now, you who are listening, you have the chance and the choice, the conscious choice, free will, if you wish, to dig into this now. So I'm an astrologer of 29 plus years. If you don't already know that, you can absolutely, I would love to assist you. I specialize in the nodes of the moon, which is each and every one of our, it's put in our subconscious at birth. And so it's a blockage. And I believe Chiron it's another blockage. It's where we're going to be traumatized, have traumatic experiences until we heal ourselves, which means the only way that I know of that we can heal ourselves is you have to know this consciously. So you have to read your nodes of the moon, bring it into your conscious frontal lobe, so you can bring it out of your subconscious. And same with Chiron and whatever else might be aspecting those. And again, all of you are going to be different, but it's going to be in your natal wheel. And again, if I give private readings, I don't normally say this in my general readings, but I'm being called to tell you this. You don't have to go to me. but I would love to assist you if you wish. And I can give you, I always, for no charge, I can give you your natal wheel and your nodes of the moon email copies to you if you're not able to right now have the money or the ability to have a private reading. That's okay. You can just go onto my website. Either way, if you want a private reading and or your nodes of the moon and natal wheel, and send me an email through the message at thecreativewoman.org. O-R-G. Thecreativewoman.org. Okay. Okay. And here is another, this is another, okay, so this is Native American, so you could actually have been Native American in the past life. And I'm seeing this as another past life, or maybe past, in this life, you could be Native American now. Some of you could be Negro now, or Black American. I don't know what you prefer, but please, don't mean any disrespect for either. Or this could have been a past life for you that could be coming up. So I'm just seeing this as another trauma possible. So, and again, I'm not getting anything specific other than the ethnicity, possible ethnicity for you. Okay, last but not least, yes. Okay, so, and we have there were at least two other signs, maybe three this month that also got this same card. And what I'm seeing for you too as well is this has to do with all of this, and it's coming out. So it's coming from the universe, the transits, and it's the memories, and allowing those to flow through you so that you can bring it out into your conscious awareness. So remember, you could even remember feelings, situations, experiences. It's going to be different for all of you. Maybe some of you, this could be happening when you're meditating or when you are sleeping. You could actually be having specific dreams that are actual past life memories of you or your ancestors, and or of this life for some of you. But to me, this is all about staying open so that you can access those blockages, those that are the feelings and the blocked feelings and memories, so that you can clear that from your energy system, from your emotional body, your spiritual body, your mental body, and your physical body. So all of that, because it can't be cleared until all areas are cleared. And so that's what I am seeing is the big deal for you, Virgos, this month. And maybe, again, this is a continuation, but these are going to be, you're going deeper this month is what I am seeing. If this is a continuation of what you're already doing, you're going to get results. You're going to get results. So keep going, Virgo. And I'm getting to, don't be afraid to open up those avenues, the avenue to allow it to come through now. You can do this. You're ready for it. You're ready. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards, and let's see if we can get some more details possibly, or whatever else that you need, of course. Virgo. Okay. And you're not just helping your own self by doing this. You are definitely assisting in clearing your ancestry. And then that clearing goes out into all of humanity to assist others that you will never even see or know, to dig into their ancestry and open up their personal blockages as well. So we're all connected, as you probably already know, you've heard. It really is true, and it's no less true now for what you are doing personally within your soul and clearing whatever familial, personal stuff that you have going on. You're doing a huge deal. Okay, so Virgo, what else does Virgo need to know? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Virgo. Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, north or south. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yes. Okay. So Eight of Swords, Eight of Athamas is the same as Eight of Swords. And what I'm seeing here is, yes, this is, whatever this blockage is, of course, it is stopping you. You're not able to move forward, and you can feel that. And whatever you've tried to do, regardless, it's still not, you're not able to move forward. Well, it's because you've got to get to the blockages. You've got to get to the root of the blockages. Not saying that you haven't been trying or working on that. It just means that you have to have the root information before you can pull that root out, so that this doesn't affect you anymore. So whatever you've been doing, it is gotten you to this point right now. And so don't feel bad. Don't feel that you've wasted your time. Not at all. But now you have the opportunity. And again, the only way I know of is through your natal wheel and the nodes of the moon, and looking at all of what's the transiting planets and how they are personally affecting you, and also your Chiron and all of that. And so again, I can't impress upon you enough that will show you the way, and it will free you. You will be freed once and for all from all of this, and you will know. And I can tell you this experientially, because I worked through my nodes of the moon just recently, just completed it, and it really is true. And this is why this is my life mission, to share this and get this information out, so that everyone that desires to get to that root and be free and have all of our power directed consciously the way we choose, not being bled off to any subconscious blockages, programs, then yes, this is it. This is it. And we can't be manipulated or tricked anymore either. That's why true ancient astrology and our natal wheel and our nodes of the moon have been suppressed. Because it does get to the root, and it frees us for real. We can't be controlled. We can't be manipulated. Okay, so what else for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising. Is there anything else from this deck? I don't think there's anything else from this deck. Okay, so it's just confirming that yes, You you're not seeing something, you're not able to get to something, and so you're still stuck. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, let's get here and let's take one of these cards, see and get some more for Virgo. Any more details that they need to know. More details for Virgo. But again, you're going to see this month, you're going to have a breakthrough. So don't give up. I know this is very difficult because you're in the dark and you don't know what direction to go. You don't know how to get yourself unstuck. But information, something is coming. You will see. You will see. The way will be shown to you. The way, the information, whatever that is. Yes, because you're going to graduate. You're going to graduate. And what I'm getting with this too is that's exactly how you feel, is you are determined to graduate. You're not going to let this go. You're going to keep at this, chipping away until you do pull that root out and you are free. So a lot of you have been working on this. This is number 28, which breaks down into a 10. So you are at the end of this, but there is still just for, and again, it's going to be different for all of you. So you could be in the middle, at the beginning, or at the end. But what I'm seeing is you're at the end of something, all of you, ready to graduate from something that you have been personal, that you have been working through. Whether it's this big thing or it's gonna leading up to this what I've been talking about, again, it's gonna be different for all of you. Return. Okay, this is number 17. Return. Okay, well, the words I got as soon as I said return is return to your roots. So again, for those of you that haven't dug into your natal wheel, into your maybe your parents' natal wheel and how they relate and all of that information, and maybe your past, maybe familial information. Return to that. So again, if this sounds right, it's not necessarily, maybe some of you have already been doing this, and this is just confirmation. Others of you maybe you're ready to do this now, and because the answers or something, the digging, the returning, and focusing on you, your ancestry, where you came from. But again, to me, because I'm an astrologer, the wheels, like your parents' wheels, your grandparents' wheel, your wheel, it all shows where, because you definitely, okay, also what I'm getting is, this is just saying that also, because we can tell in the natal wheels, if the south nodes, these subconscious programmings were passed down, and who from, what side of the family, how far back, all of those things. And so I'm just seeing in general, you're needing to focus on that and get details. Get the details, and that will open up new information and new truths for you to be able to take care of whatever is blocking you. Yes, whatever. Okay, unknown. Yes. This is number 12 that breaks down into a 3. And that's true. So some of you are not going to know. When you start doing that, you don't know exactly what you're going to find. You don't know where this is going to take you. That is true. And also the other information I'm getting with unknown is right now, what you don't know what you don't know until you start digging and reading and putting, connecting the dots. Then you're going to see. And the light, it's like a puzzle piece. And that's what frees you, is this puzzle coming together so you can see the whole picture. You can see why you were blocked, the reasons why you had these certain experiences you had, and how to discontinue having those experiences, because you won't have them as soon as you complete what and open up and become aware and take care of those programs, unconscious programs, subconscious programs. Okay. So this is very, very deep, very deep. So I am going to stop here and yeah. Is that 38? No, it's 36. Okay. So, yes, I'm going to stop here. And I hope this was helpful, Virgos. I thank you so much for allowing me to share this information with you for December 2024. And until next time.